In this video, we're going to cover the basics of what is a draw in golf. So draw is when we have a golf swing that comes in from the inside on the downswing, hits that golf ball on the way to the outside. So the swing path is coming from inside to outside. So that club is going to go away from our body on the outswing, out away from us. So it's going out to the right. It's going to hit that golf ball, start it off to the right side of the fairway. And then the draw is when the golf ball spins back to the left. So we have that nice kind of curling golf shot where the ball started right and then it curls back to the left and it ends up about the center of the fairway, back in line with our target line of where we were aimed up down the fairway. So to achieve a draw, it's a couple different things. First, understanding the club face is closed at impact. When that club face is closed at impact, so in other words, if I hold this club up towards the camera right now, you can see the leading edge here on the club, or in this case, the sole of the club. You can see that that's pointing pretty much straight up. So it's a straight up and down. Now, if I slightly rotate that club face shut, now that face is pointing more down towards the ground. If we were to draw like an arrow out of it, that club face is shut, so it's pointing towards the ground. Now when the club face is open, it's pointing up towards the sky. So to get that draw spin that hooks the golf ball back left with that draw spin left, we want that club face slightly closed at impact, and that's gonna put that right to left spin on the golf ball that gets it curling back with a draw. Now to compensate for the golf ball going left because of that draw spin, we need to start the golf ball a little bit out to the right. Because if we just hit it dead straight and then it starts drawing left, we're gonna end up either on the left side of the fairway, or if we overdo the draw spin, it could end up being in the left rough. So in order to get the ball into the center of the fairway, since it's gonna be moving to the left due to the draw spin, we've gotta start the ball off to the right a little bit. So this is where swing path comes in. So swing path, this is where, again, we've got our setup here, and we take that club back, and then on the downswing, you would normally strike the ball with your club path moving very straight. But in order to get that club moving out to the right, we've got to drop it down on the inside of our swing on the downswing. So we can come from the inside, hit the golf ball, continue the club moving out to the outside, and that's going to move us off to the right. So hitting that ball to the right, and we'll do a down the line view here. So again, taking the club back, dropping it down in, and then coming from the inside by the time we get to that golf ball, swinging it out to the outside, and then that's going to start the ball off to the right. It's going to have that draw spin because of the shut club face, bringing the ball spinning back to the left. So the two balance each other out, the ball starting out to the right a little bit, then the draw spin going back to the left is going to help balance each other out, so we get that perfect nice draw that comes back to the center. So if you're overdoing with a big nasty hook, that probably means that that club face is way too shut at impact. So we're going to need to either weaken our grip a little bit so we don't have such a strong grip that can really rotate that face shut, or we're gonna need to learn how to not rotate that face with our hands as we're coming into impact. Maybe we're doing something else, a certain move in the downswing and in the follow through where we're over rotating that face shut. So we're getting it too closed, and that's causing too much draw spin, where now it's considered a hook. So that's one thing to keep an eye on as you're working on shutting that club face at impact when we hit the golf ball, is to make sure it's a closed face, but if it's too closed, it's gonna result in a nasty hook. And so there, all we gotta do is try to get that face a little more back open so it's not as shut as what you're currently swinging with, and that'll start to soften that hook into more of a draw instead. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Share this channel with a friend who plays golf. Let's get more people into the game, learning how to play golf. And it'll be more fun for you and your friends if you guys can go out and play better rounds of golf after implementing these different tips in these videos. So I appreciate you being here, giving me some time to watch today's tips and lessons. You can find more about our training programs, our drills, our different practice plans that we have available for golfers to utilize at FoyGolfAcademy.com, which will be linked below in this YouTube video.